So the Palm Sunday attacks on Sumy, Ukraine yesterday, April 13th, represents a horrific escalation in Russia's ongoing aggression, with two ballistic missiles striking the city center during a major Christian holiday. It's worth noting that Putin uses his subverted version of Christianity and the Russian Orthodox Church to justify his actions not only in Ukraine, but across the globe, only to take innocent lives on a Christian holiday. Now, the assault killed at least 34 people, including two children, and wounded 117. It targeted civilians attending church services and enjoying the day. Now, Ukrainian officials, including President Zelensky, condemned the attack as a deliberate act of terror, noting the use of cluster munitions designed to maximize civilian casualties. Images of the devastation have emerged: destroyed buildings, shattered windows, bodies covered in emergency blankets, all highlighting the brutality of Russia as they continue to show no regard for human life or international law on a holy day, no less. Trump's response, calling the attack a mistake while aboard Air Force One, is not just inadequate, but dangerously dismissive by vaguely suggesting that he was merely told it was unintentional without specifying by whom. He sidesteps accountability for Russia's calculated violence. His refusal to condemn Putin directly, instead blaming the war on Biden and framing himself as a peacemaker, betrays a troubling reluctance to confront Putin's authoritarian aggression. This soft pedaling aligns with a pattern of excusing Putin's actions, undermining Ukraine's fight for survival, and emboldening Russia's impunity. Trump administration officials have fared little better. Secretary of State Marco Rubio offered condolences, but framed the attack as a reminder of the need for peace talks, avoiding any censure of Russia whatsoever. Retired Lieutenant General Keith Kellogg, Trump's envoy to Ukraine and Russia, called the attack wrong and a violation of decency, but stopped short of demanding accountability, instead reiterating the administration's focus on ending the war. These responses, while acknowledging the tragedy, lack the moral clarity needed to challenge Putin's war crimes and signal a worrying prioritization of diplomacy over justice. Zelensky's calls for a global response that treats Russia as a terrorist country is far more grounded in the reality of Sumy's bloodshed. The international community, including European leaders like Poland's Sikorsky and Germany's Merz, has rightly condemned Russia's actions as deliberate and criminal, with some advocating for stronger military support for Ukraine. Trump's evasion on this terrorist act legitimizes Putin's tactics, which is a route, thankfully, the European leadership is not taking. This weakens the resolve needed to counter Putin's aggression. The people of Sumy deserve more than just platitudes. They deserve a world that stands unequivocally against such atrocities.